Hey everybody, what's up? Mech here, back again. Welcome back to the BeerdedMECH channel. Here for another beer review. And today, this is a beer that's kind of been a long time coming because I've had it in the fridge for a while. We're doing another New Hampshire beer, more specifically a beer from one of my favorite breweries in my home state, Kelsen Brewing. And it is the Symmetry. The Symmetry beer in their the Cryptic Project line. It took me a little bit to find this beer online with some info on it. Not even on their actual site was there info on it. It was very strange. I had to go back to the Untapped website that I found info on the 603's Toasted Pumpkin Ale to get some info for you guys. Anyways, the bottle is, as you can see, it's one of those taller ones, but don't be deceived, it's not that much. It's like a beer and a half. They just make it look like there's a lot because it's a tall bottle. But on the bottle, it says a sour ale with hazelnut and Brazilian coffee. It's 1 pint and 9 ounces at 5.2 alcohol by volume, or ABV, brewed in Londonderry, New Hampshire. So without further ado, let's head on over to Untapped, as it were, not Beer Advocate, because it was not on their site or on the actual brewery's site. So, and on Untapped, it is Symmetry, the Cryptic Project, a sour beer in category. Let's see here. We have really not much to speak of as far as notes. I mean, it's a 5.2 ABV, or alcohol by volume, with a 3.85 out of 5 for a rating, and that is with 97 ratings, and pretty much the same thing as the bottle says: sour ale with toasted hazelnuts and Brazilian coffee from Flight Coffee Co. in Bedford, New Hampshire. That part I did not know. And you know, it's like pretty much we have like pictures here people take of it, probably from the brewery itself, and then people talking about it. That's about all there is to it. So I will click the check mark. Oh, what's this do? Yeah, that's fine. So, check mark. Oh, you can put a rating. Cool. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna put my exact location right now since we're recording this. All you know is I'm in New Hampshire. That's all I get to know. Let's go ahead and pop this open here. Now this beer, I think it doesn't really say on here if it's available year round or not, but it's one of those beers where it's kind of like a seasonal thing, but not any particular season. It kind of comes and goes because it's not one of their main rotation beers. And I will admit, when I first got this, I bought 2. And I tried it on my own first. And I wasn't crazy about it because it's a sour beer by category. And they're not kidding. It is a very sour beer. And it's not in the kind of sour you might expect. It's not like in the, oh, it's like lemony, or oh, it's got lots of lime in it, like that Dogfish Head beer that we reviewed that was very sour because it had lime in it. I don't know what it is about this beer that makes it sour, because they say it's got coffee and hazelnut in it, and I don't know where the coffee's coming from, because I don't taste any coffee, and I don't know where the hazelnut is coming from, because I don't taste that either. But I'll tell you what I do taste is plenty sour. So After that out of the way, get a good look at it. It's hazy. I cannot see through it at all, but it's obviously, you know, a lighter color. It's kind of, it's almost got like that yellowish sort of color you might expect from an American adjunct lager, like a Bud or something like that. The head, by the way, gone in an instant. Didn't stick around at all. And in the smell, it's just straight sour. And you know, the really interesting thing about this beer is a unique kind of sour compared to the other sours I've had. In the in a way of like, you smell it and it doesn't really smell that good. And we'll taste it in a second, and I'll tell you why. It just smells like straight sour, and you know, the Brazilian coffee and the toasted hazelnuts, I don't get that at all. So, I mean, there's really not much else to say about it other than it smells sour. And I couldn't even tell you what kind of sour it is. But we're gonna go ahead and take a sip. So cheers, guys, with the Symmetry Kelsen Brewing Company out of their Cryptic project. Oh my gosh, yeah. This has been in the fridge for a while because I've been doing all the fall type beers. Now that Halloween's over, we can get into these ones I've been hanging on to review. Won't lie, a couple of them I've actually already drank and I need to buy them again. But this is, yeah, it's sour. I'm not really sure what it is even that's making it sour, and that's the thing that makes this really difficult to review. It's sour, but it's I don't know how to pin it. Sorry about that. The sour taste to it, it's not like lemon, it's not lime, it's not even green apple. Like if you were to think, oh yeah, like a sour apple, it's not even that. Get a bigger swig here. Here's the thing, guys. It's an acquired taste, for sure. If you are a fan of sour beers, you might like this. The sourness of this beer almost reminds me of bad lettuce or bad cucumber. And that is just not something you want to hear, either, you know, at all. That's what it reminds me of, and that's not good. But at the same time, the sour isn't like unpalatable, which sounds super weird. It's like, oh, it tastes like bad lettuce, but it's drinkable. You know, it makes no sense. It really doesn't. But that's what I get out of this. That's what I think of when I taste it, but at the same time, it's not terrible. It makes no sense. And with that, I don't know what else to say about it, really. If you like a sour beer that tastes kind of off-putting, but kind of not at the same time, well then give it a try. Like I said, it's kind of rotating. It's hard to know when it's going to be there. And I don't know who this beer is for. Super hard to pin that. Anyways, guys, this has turned out to be a weird review. I don't know what to say about this beer because it just doesn't make any sense, and it's odd, and I can't recommend it because not everyone's gonna like a sour beer anyway. but then again, I can't knock it because it's drinkable, even though it tastes weird and it's a different kind of sour that I can't relate to anything else, and it's strange, and I don't know. At any rate, I digress. Thank you guys for watching. Thumbs up if you want, but this is just a weird beer and even weirder review. So we'll see you guys next time. Thanks then for watching. We'll see you next Monday. Take care. That was weird. Take care.